thought you had a right to know.
And you're the father?
Are you sure?
There is absolutely no doubt.
Oh, Tracy.
Lucky me, eh?
It must be a shock for both of you. We were very shocked.
Obviously, we intend to give Tracy all the support we can.
Oh, ever the gentleman.
Stop it, Tracy.
Look, I was going to tell you when the time was right. I didn't need you two freaks to come here and drop it like a bombshell.
That's enough.
You are carrying the freak's baby. The freak has rights.
And you've kept it from us all this time.
But what's the big deal? I'm pregnant. I'm not dying.
Pregnant because of a bet. And this poor mite is the jackpot.
Problem tenants, eh? A bit of headed notepaper can work wonders.
You're right.
So, what is it? Warning shot across the bows?
Yeah, well, it might be a bit heavy-handed.
Well, what are we talking? Rent arrears?
Yeah, no.
Damage to the property? Noise?
No, nothing like that. I just might like to sell up, that's all.
So they're only a problem in as much as you want them out?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, there's no tenants in at the moment, no.
What exactly do you want, Mr. Allahan?
Well, I just want to know where I stand if I do get tenants and then I decide to sell up. I'm just looking at options, really.
So you're either selling up or renting out?
Yeah.
A financial advisor could talk you through rental yields, etc.
You're right.
Maybe come back to me when things are a little clearer, Mr. Allahan.
Well, I tell you where you could help me, Mr. Pumphrey. Neighbours extension.
Is it affecting your light?
It's offending my taste. Greek pillars, colonnades, eyesore.
Oh, what can I say? Congratulations.
We weren't sure if Tracy could have children after the transplant.
The last thing we wanted to do was upset you.
But you did anyway.
Look, how about a bit of self-reflection? I'm about to bring another life into the world.
I think we should go.
Oh, what, and miss the fireworks?
We really did think it was for the best.
I know.
Yes. All right, I'm pregnant because of a bet. A bet that I won, thank you very much. And yes, it's mad. But I've had no stability, remember? I'm the product of you two and your musical chairs love life. So if it's a time for self-reflection for all of us, bring it on.
Well, thank you very much, Norris. I felt like the Wicked Witch of the West walking past those kids.
I was perfectly within my rights to confiscate that ball.
I suspect not. And I'm sure they'll find another one. And another after that.
And if they persist in kicking it against the garage door, I shall continue to confiscate them.
Rosie snubbed me. Oh, dear.
Is it any wonder the company she's keeping? Do you know, that Diggins lad is even more foul-mouthed than his brother.
His brother Wayne was the worst paper boy we ever had. He had a lazy eye and a personality to match.
Yes, well, I refuse to be intimidated by a gang of hoodlums.
Wait till Gail hears you call her David a hoodlum.
He's on a slippery slope, same as Miss Webster.
Perhaps if they had a youth club to go...
Twaddle. If they had a youth club, they'd cover it in graffiti, steal everything that wasn't screwed down and raise it to the ground within a fortnight. No, and I'm sorry, Emily, but youth clubs, to use yob parlance, are not happening. Oh, right.
Oh, do be careful, Norris.
Oh, beauty. You've got it? Yes. No way.
Oh, way.
Like he's gonna get away with that. We might as well have punched Deirdre in the face.
Well, we wanted them to know, and now they do.
I feel terrible.
So do I.
That's the one.
Excuse me, Miss Pumphrey, where's gents?
It's upstairs, next to the fire escape.
So if you come back and make an appointment.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks so much. Wonderful.
Good to see you.
See you again. Bye.
Ah, Miss Sharma.
Still here? Is it a meeting of minds?
Hardly. So where's your office?
I'm up in the penthouse suite, all chrome and black leather. Cappuccinos on the half hour. Down there, formerly the stationery cupboard.
Well, never mind, eh? One day all this will be yours, they say.
A window would be a fine thing.
Oh, must be nearly clocking off time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's a rather cute wine bar around the corner. If you fancy a drink, you could...
Better not.
Why? Driving?
I don't date clients.
Really? Well, that's easily remedied. Excuse me. Change your plan, Mr. Pomfrey. Just invoice me for the time. We'll call it a day, right?
What about this extension from hell?
Yeah, well, I'll learn to live with it. I won't be needing anything else from this office again, ever. Right. Thank you. There you go. Now, I haven't breached your code of ethics, right?
Right.
Right, so if I said a bottle of wine, nice food, and good music, you'd say...
I'd say... Your sentences need more verbs.
Sorry, Miss Sharma, please take dinner with me.
No.
No. Now, is that no, not now, or no, not tonight?
That sounds like mine. Goodbye, Mr. Allahan.
She makes it sound so final.
Asked if you minded and you said you weren't bothered who we went out with. No, you said if you started seeing someone. Hello?
Yeah, and that someone is Candice.
Thank you. Give me a piece of that chocolate, please. But I'm meant to concentrate at work when she's throwing daggers at me all day. Plus, half the time she's got a pair of scissors in her hands.
You'll ruin your appetite.
Maybe come back here for a sign-it and you and him are sitting there.
Yeah, well, now you know how Toya felt. Except she was still going out with John.
Fitz, that just happened.
Yeah, right.
No, she's tricked me. She's planned this. What is your problem, Maria? You dumped the guy.
Dog in the manger. She didn't want her ex, but she didn't want anyone else to have him.
Do me a favour.
It's a well-known syndrome.
And she's welcome to him.
Yeah, well, I'll have him, thanks.
Yeah, well, he's soon bore you to death anyway, with his daily updates on his stomach crunches and how many weights he's lifted. Don't think so.
Oh, whatever. Ladies. Now we've sorted out love and romance. Whose turn is it to cook tea?
Have you any idea of the racket it makes banging against those garage doors?
It's unbearable, Rosie.
Well, why don't you turn up the radio or something?
No, fair dues. Harris, you grab the ball, go and do the honours. We'll stop here and listen.
Oh, and then you'll all mend your ways and join the Boy Scouts.
It was worth a try, Grandad.
Hey, watch your tone, Bradley.
It's my ball.
And I said I'll bring it round this evening.
With provisos.
It's bang out of order, this. Here you go, 7th commandment right. Thou shalt not steal.
It's been confiscated. And anyway, do unto others.
Exactly. Wouldn't like it if we robbed some of yours.
Go what?
Honour thy father and thy mother.
What's that got to do with anything, eh?
He's off his key.
And you're all clearly lacking in that department, hence your lack of respect for your elders.
Please, can we have our ball back?
And you'll go and play on another patch?
Yeah, I promise.
And make somebody else's life a misery.
Footballs belong on the red wreck.
It's full of syringes and smackheads, missus. Tell you what, though, Kiddie Winks. There's a nice bit of a shop wall out there. We'll have to mind them windows, though. Wouldn't want any breakages.
Are you threatening me?
Paranoid or what? Must be on the change. Me gran's had that.
Get out of my shop. Go on, get out.
Come on, before we give the wrinklies a stroke.
Kiddie Winks? Hmm?
Can't believe you did that, Grandad.
Do you know how many children I've taught?
No.
5, 6,000. And do you know how many of them had kids because of a cruel and stupid bet?
I know half of them were pushing rugrats round at 15. Would you have preferred that?
Yes.
Shall I go and stand in a corner?
It should be such a happy day. That kidney was wasted on you.
Mum!
Now, there's a title of which you are not worthy.
Well, maybe not. But who are you, Dad of the Year? You've had enough practice.
Yes, and I've raised a bigamist and a...
Not too many syllables, eh?
Monster. You're a monster.
Yeah. Well, the monster is going for a lie down. She's knackered.
That'll be the baby. First few months are the worst.
Oh, great. And then it's going to be swollen ankles, receding gums, my hair coming out in clumps. Well, I am sorry if I sound like I'm being shallow. But I feel as if I've been invaded by an alien.
Sit down.
Look, I am really too...
Sit down! You're carrying a child. For once in your life, show some respect! And you jumped into bed with your husband's best friend?
You stole Wally from under your grand's nose.
This is your life.
This is your life. And it's the only one you've got.
I know!
We're being too liberal. The odd smack wouldn't have done her any harm.
Yeah, well, it's not too late to start. A miscarriage will do me nicely, thank you.
That's for being an evil little cow.
I love you too.
I do love you. God help me. As the curse of being a mother. Do you think I like loving you? Do you think you're easy to love?
No!
Sit down, Alf, sit down.
I mean, look at you. You're a stunner. You're a head-turner.
Don't!
But that lovely smile, it's a sneer. And those come-to-bed eyes, they're just for married men.
Stop it, Mum!
You abuse everything that nature gave you, even your womb. You're the freak, Tracy. I should be so proud. I want to be proud. But it's like you're rotten inside.
No, don't say that.
But do you know what they say about you? Do you know how they talk about my baby?
I am so sorry, Mum. I am so sorry.
Oh, can't get out.
Here, keep the change.
Right, best foot forward. Did I tell you I've got a brand new boots?
No, run about me again.
2 tops, one for best and one for just trolling around the house. You know, I never used to troll around the house in a scruff when I was with Peter.
Or what, did we say the P word?
Oh, yeah, sorry. 3 pairs of trousers, 2 brand new skirts, a brand new watch, cuddly toy, fondue set. Right, your turn.
New buggy for Simon, top of the range straightening irons for Mummy's luscious locks. A new dress, one very fab jumper which will not suit baby sick, and 4 skirts. 4.
Oh, yeah, but they were a bargain.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They're defo not in, Dad.
Don't worry, I'll catch up with him.
Take Charlotte Church, for example. I mean, in 1 minute she's singing Ave Maria to the President of the United States, and the next she's shacked up with her boyfriend and caked in eyeshadow.
She's a young woman, Norris. And who are you? The eyeshadow police?
No, she does have the voice of an angel, which is more than can be said for Rosie Webster.
Yeah, I shall have to say something to Sally.
There's no point appealing to Mrs. Diggins.
Well, that young man does seem to be a lost cause, but we mustn't get this out of proportion. No. I mean, there are lots of perfectly nice young people going about their business.
I like young people. I've got a godson, remember, but I draw the line at intimidating behaviour.
And what do you call stabbing a football?
Hand embroidered.
He's in the rag trade, you see, my girl. Cool blobby trousers, the old bamboo.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Have you seen my new clock?
How much did you 2 blow?
Who's counting?
Oh, hubby.
Oh, I get it.
Revenge is a dish best served in a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah, best steak I've ever had.
With top dollar cocktails to match.
What, do you think your hubby, a Stammy, a large scotch?
I don't see why not, do you?
Only if it's a 15-year-old malt.
He's a very big-hearted man, you see.
It's too easy to blame yourself, Ken.
But how did Deirdre and I give her such a skewed vision of the world?
You didn't. Tracy's her own person.
Well, she had more of my time and attention than any of my biological children. I sent checks off to Scotland to assuage my guilt, but with Tracy, I was always there, a guiding hand. Oh. Sorry, I'm rambling.
No, you're reeling. We were the same.
And now you've embraced it. You're even reading up on it. She'll abuse your goodwill, you know. We 4 will end up babysitting 7 nights a week while Hurricane Tracy wreaks her havoc elsewhere.
Well, we have promised to give her all the support that we can.
After all she's put you through. The overdose, was it... Oh, sorry. That's none of my business.
Tracy threatened to have an abortion.
What?
I thought I'd lost everything. My wife, my good name, and the child that would cost me both.
Oh. I'm so very ashamed of her.
I am not two-faced. Brenda Ferns is a flaming limpet.
Oh, well, you were happy enough to eat that tea that she cooked for us, and you were happy enough to come out while she babysat.
Yeah, and I'd have been just as happy stopping in.
Oh, you're such a liar. Oh, look, Nick, they're having a domestic. Oh, yeah.
Surprised to see you two now.
Is our local?
What's that?
Come on, you. Budge in, look. It's next round. Please could I have a cider and black without the cider? Me and all. Right, dinner break today. Me and Nick were, you know, in the flat. Oh, too much information. No, listen. Only Fizz and Maria caught us. Maria were giving the old, like I'm bothered, you're welcome to and all that lot. Only her face was tripping her.
£20? You're making it up as you go along.
10 quid a ball. And if you lay a finger on any more of my son's footballs, I'll be wanting more than compensation.
Oh, will you?
Now, let's all stay calm.
I'm very calm, love.
Look, you're Craig's pal. Threatened to put the shop windows through.
Before or after he wrecked their ball?
Does it make any difference?
If only they'd go to the red wreck.
I want him where I can keep an eye on him.
It's thud, thud, thud against the garage door.
It's not exactly the end of the world, is it?
Oh, so you endorse your Craig's behaviour?
That's between me and my lad. What I don't endorse is him stabbing his football. That's just a red rag to a bull, is that?
Yes, well, we can see where he gets that from.
Weren't you lot ever young?
I've only got £10 on me here.
You can drop the rest around tomorrow.
Here.
Make sure you get it back off him, ladies.
We don't want it back. Norris may have gone overboard, but those children need to learn some manners.
They were only having a kick about.
Come on, let's go in.
I don't know how you do it.
We've coped, same as you and Deirdre'll cope.
But you've maintained your dignity throughout.
Our motives aren't entirely selfless. We are looking forward to this baby's arrival.
Take care, Ken.
Bye.
Bye. Don't.
So much for unburdening ourselves.
I know.
We cast Tracy as the villain, made no mention of our business transaction.
Well, nor did Tracy.
They do have a right to know, of course.
Yeah, but that's not why we told them.
I just wish he'd stop calling me dignified.
We're doing a very murky thing, but for all the right reasons. Let's just try and cling on to that.
Have you eaten anything?
A couple of biscuits.
I won't bite.
You think I'm a bad person?
Nobody's all bad, Tracy. Not even you.
You should smoke more.
Roy's a good man, you know.
So's Hayley.
Oh.
I was joking. It was a joke.
This isn't, though, is it?
I know.
Do you?
Yes.
This baby could be the making of you.
You sound like Auntie Emily.
You told Emily?
I needed someone to offload on.
What about your mother?
You'd throw me out. Look, don't look at me like that. I had nobody. I'll go and get your coat, eh? It's gone really cold out here.
You go in. I'll follow you.
No.
Why not?
Because you're wrong. Put some decent.
No doubt all that poring over is for my benefit. Oh, what a waste of time, eh? Considering you're not one bit bothered. Hey, do you know what? Sometimes you can be dead antisocial. I mean, why did you have to go all funny at me when I made a suggestion to go out on a double date with Tom and Sarah?
What? I didn't. I just want you all to myself.
Cool.
Do you know what, we should get to the Chinese? I hope you're not expecting a drink on the wages you pay.
How'd you get on with Preston King?
Yeah, fine. It's all in hand.
And?
And it's all in hand.
Well, you make sure you keep on top of it, and your distractions down to a minimum.
What?
And your lunch hour is 60 minutes.
So I'm not allowed a girlfriend?
You can have a boyfriend as far as I'm concerned, Sunshine. As long as you keep sharp and focused like Hattie here. Otherwise, you two be swapping jobs. Isn't that right, Mr. H?
All on your Todd.
I'm not stopping long.
Nice enough girl, if only there were a volume switch.
Just kids, aren't they? I wish our Katie were knocking about with them instead of being shacked up with a fella old enough to be a dad.
Must be tough.
It kills me. And there's absolutely naught I can do about it.
Tea and sympathy. What a surprise.
Don't, Ken.
Don't, Ken? Don't what? Upset a pregnant woman?
Look, I'm sorry for the things I said, but you were pretty cruel.
And you're such a delicate flower.
I'm going to go and have a bath.
That's right, Tracy. You go and luxuriate in the bubbles while the rest of us pick up the pieces.
Well, I've tried to apologise.
Roy Cropper tried to kill himself because of you.
Yeah, sure.
He took an overdose.
What?
Because of the baby.
Because she threatened to get rid of the baby.
Well, it was an option, yeah. Can you blame me?
You didn't think you'd been through the ringer enough, is that it?
Be fair, Ken. She was bound to have considered it.
I didn't know that he wanted to top himself.
You'd ruined his life.
Yes, I know, and I am sorry.
It's not just a word, Tracy. It's an emotion.
I know!
She does know, Ken. She's our daughter, and she's carrying our grandchild. Something wonderful is going to come out of all this heartache. We got to get behind her, Ken.
What do you mean?
We'll be good grandparents. We'll do everything we can for you and the baby. Won't we, Ken?
Look, you don't have to. Because there's not going to be a baby. Not in the way you think, anyway. Look, you said so yourself. Roy, he tried to top himself. Him and Hayley, they're gagging for a baby. This would be like my way of apologising.
What do you say?
I'm going to give my baby to the Croppers.